We've had to learn to deal with these sick that are saying this stuff, that are out there claiming that we're not real people, claiming that we're actors. We've had to learn to deal with these sick that are saying this stuff, that are out there. We don't give a what you say. We're not afraid. We don't give a what you say. This isn't a conspiracy. This is real life. And people are dying. Oh my God! This isn't a conspiracy. This is real life. And people are dying.
I got a text from Lauren that said, "Code red, active shooter, I love you, Mom." I got a text.
It tears at your heart.
I was holding my really close friend Sam Deitch's hand, and I remember something she just kept on saying over and over: "I don't want to be another number."
It tears at your heart.
She knew that at least 3 of her friends had died. She wouldn't know for the next 36 hours whether or not another one of her friends died who actually did. She knew that at least 3 of her, knowing that as a big brother, you can't do anything about that, just made me so mad. I figured I would use my speech and debate skills, knowing that as a big brother.
Gets on his bike. I said, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm going to get my story." And he took off.
David Hogg, David Hogg, David Hogg, David Hogg.
David Hogg is here with me now.
Gets on his bike.
I wasn't nervous or anything, because I've done many interviews before with our own TV program, and I've been doing that for the past 4 years basically. I was just pissed off. I wasn't
My name is Tony Mead, and I'm the administrator of the Sandy Hook Hoax Facebook page. How I'm related here is that this is in my backyard. Did people die? I don't know. But I don't think that what happened here is a genuine calamity. There's something perpetrated here that defies logic, right? That I think was something done deceitfully to bring about political change. It's Sandy Hook all over again, if you ask me.
I am Lenny Posner, and my son was murdered at the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. As a result of that event, online conspiracy theories started to brew. There's almost nothing different in the conspiracy theories relating to the Parkland shooting. The Hoaxer playbook is immediately finding any inconsistency in any footage that's being shown online and then freeze framing it and drawing circles and lines and arrows on it and claiming that this is fake, that's staged, this person is practicing their lines.
They want to scare us. They want to make us feel unsafe.
A lot of today's hoaxers are mentally ill, and they think that what they see on the web and TV is just a reality show. And so if it's a reality show, then everything is staged and everyone is an actor.
Television is the David Hogg channel now. He's on everywhere. And I know scripted PR when I hear it.
One of them went into a bathroom in the same, I believe in the same hallway as the shooter. Hold on. One of them went into the same bathroom, I believe, as the hallway shooter. That's called a soundbite. And I was re-saying my sound bites to sound as eloquent as possible. I wasn't reciting my lines, I was reciting my heart.
I mean, it is incredible, though, to watch fake news in action. I mean, this is how you murder the truth. And I don't know if David Hogg understands this. He probably doesn't.
I tweeted the lovely man that is Alex Jones. I wanted to come on and actually debate him, but then I realized some of the stuff that he was saying, which was the exact same stuff that he said about the Sandy Hook survivors, saying that they were actors.
Then we see footage of one of the reported fathers of the victims, Robbie Parker, doing classic acting training where he's laughing and joking and they say, "Hey, we're live." And he goes, "Oh." And maybe that's real. I'm sure it is.
He's doing that exact same stuff, and knowing that he had done that before, I wasn't going to give him time of day.
We didn't say you were a crisis actor and believe this happened. We just pointed out that you're an admitted actor and journalism student and said that you're anti-gun and that you're being fed talking points.
Alex Jones was probably the first one that created the narrative of Sandy Hook victim dies again. That InfoWars short news article was then echoed thousands of times online.
Lenny Posner, one of the supposed parents of a victim at Sandy Hook, Noah Posner, he's certainly been determined to quell any information regarding the Sandy Hook incident. And of course, it's disguised by he's a poor victim who wants to preserve the legacy of his child. This child has no this child has no legacy. Nobody cares about this kid. This kid is a flash in the pan. Sandy Hook is years behind us now. The only people that care about it are the people that want the truth.
I mean, who wouldn't point this out? I mean, is the Pakistan bombing fake? I mean, one of these two is fake.
There's a large profit in this. So we know that Alex Jones makes upwards of $50 million a year spreading this type of insanity. So what used to be very, very remote has now picked up traction. The Facebook page is an online meeting place for all of these dysregulated people. They post images of victims and of children and people related to tragedies, and Facebook has not done anything to deal with this hate group.
This is what I do. I spend anywhere from 2 to 6 hours a day updating and monitoring stuff on the Sandy Hook's Facebook page. The only time over the past 5 years that I've felt like I might want to just step away from this investigation is when I realized how much of my life it's consumed. With the hours and hours that I've invested into this research. It's obsessive, you know? But I am sort of the central nervous center of this. I also look at other posts. Mom of anti-gun poster boy reports threats to FBI. Rebecca Baldrick says she contacted the FBI this week because the threats against her family have continued to appear on Facebook. What does that mean? Continue to appear on Facebook. What is she scrolling through Facebook looking for a threat? How does a threat appear on Facebook? Does that make sense to you? Poor Mrs. Baldrick, mother of David Hogg, who's not even a victim. He's a spokesperson. So poor David Hogg's mother is being threatened on Facebook.
I looked at my account and it said I had like 172 comments, and I normally have 4. Most of them have been very general and just kind of hurtful, but there was one that talked about David's birthday and that he's going to be killed on his birthday, and that really, really bothered me, and I notified the FBI. This man, my friends have just gone after, which seems to be the most effective strategy. So his friends and neighbors know that he is harassing victims of the Douglas shooting. And it's just ridiculous that he thinks that he can put all this out there on Facebook and we're just going to lay down and take it. Well, let me tell you, you fucked with the wrong mama bear.
I don't question myself. And I'm also a good person. I don't question my morality. I've always been good to people. I don't do what I do and to hurt anyone, you know? They want to know, what if you're wrong? Oh, I'm going to be so sorry and apologetic to everyone. But it's like, what if water's not wet, okay? What if the sky's not blue?
Well, I think it'll get a lot worse. They are turning these conspiracy ideas against people, against victims. And that's a very dark evolution. Right now, the internet is a largely unregulated space. We've seen the empowerment of the mentally ill, and the mentally ill ideas have been spreading. Trolling for this generation of high school students and online bullying is a 24/7 occurrence anyway, so they're not surprised by it.
Part of the reason why I spoke up so soon after wasn't because I was mentally stable, wasn't because I felt like I had grieved enough. I hadn't. I still haven't.
People grieve in different ways, and I think David was more active through his grief. I'm not sure he's processed it yet, but I think that's how he's dealing with it.
I believe what I have experienced and what I know to be true, and the evidence that I've seen repeatedly points to the fact that this is contrived events that are not genuine.
And when they say that I'm an actor, any of these other people are actors, we're not. We're kids.
My name is Tony.